Hello everyone, and welcome to the channel. Today's video is going to be one about the OEM competition issue of the rear differential, bolts bending, bolts breaking. I'm going to answer a question that I get a lot, and I'm also going to address an issue that has been a big problem. So first though, I'm going to answer the question that a lot of customers have been asking me first, and then I'm going to address the issue. So let's get right into it. Okay, so the question that I get a lot is, can the bolt saver donut bushing be used without changing the insert? And I know why they ask that question, because changing that insert is without a doubt the most difficult part of this procedure. So they want to go in there, change the donut bushing, or put the donut bushing in and not worry about changing out that OEM insert. And the answer is yes, absolutely yes. You can get a very good effective effect with the donut bushing by itself. A lot of people go that route for different reasons. Some have gone that route because they have Ryan Moard's original insert already and they don't need the insert, so they just need the bushing to go with it. Others simply don't want to do the OEM insert removal because it's a pain. You have to either drill it, and I personally recommend that you saw it with a hacksaw blade, okay? I've shown that in another video, how to do that. But yes, I'm gonna bring you guys in close and explain what the insert is designed to do and what the bushing is designed to do and why it's okay, if you want, to just change the bushing. And once I cover that completely, those who want to stick around, I hope you do, I'll let you in on what the problem is. Some of you already know, especially those in my Facebook groups, I already know what the issue is. I have some international problems with people stealing my ideas. So we're going to touch on that, and I'll explain my position on that, and then we'll call it a wrap. So let's bring you in close so you can see what I have here on the table. I'll explain what this is. I'll explain what these things are so that it's clear, and then we'll get right into it. So come on in close. All right, so I have some props here. This represents the frame of the vehicle, okay? This is the frame of the car, and this is where the OEM bushing goes. And this, of course, is the OEM bushing. So previously, I had this already installed, and people didn't know what it was. They didn't know what was in it because you couldn't see it. So I'm gonna let you watch me install it now. So I'm gonna put it in and just, feeling kind of tight, but I just push this in here, and this represents the bushing in the car, okay? This is the differential. This part right here is the actual differential. So when I use this, you'll understand what it is. Now, in explaining the insert, what the insert does is it takes up play that the OEM bushing is built with. Meaning, when you put this bolt, well, we'll just leave it in here. When you put this bolt through this bushing, there's no movement at all. When you put it through the OEM bushing, there's a significant amount of play. In fact, some people, when they made videos, have noticed that and thought the bushing was worn. And like, wow, this was worn a lot. I have a lot of play. But in fact, it's designed that way. Okay, it is designed with an oval shape, and the bolt is allowed to create flex and movement. Okay, that's really, really bad. The other thing, when you look at this bushing, there's a big space here, okay? That space allows this neck on the bushing right here to flex on the rubber, okay? It flexes, and that creates more movement, okay, of the bolt. And that is what makes the bolts fail. That is what causes the bolts to go from the force of the differential being in shear straight along perpendicular to the bolt to a bending moment, and that weakens the bolt's ability to resist the force. So what we do is we get rid of that movement and take that movement and arrest it back into a shear as opposed to a bending moment, okay? So there's a little bit of play in the OEM insert, and there's a lot of play because of this neck, and that is what this is designed to do. the bushing, the OEM bushing takes this bolt saver bushing, the donut bushing, and it takes up that space so there can't be any movement there. This bushing takes up 90, or I would say 70% of the movement. Okay, you're going to get most of your movement removed with just this bushing. And a lot of people who have driven their cars very, very nicely have had nothing but the OEM and still didn't bend a bolt. So if you put this donut bushing on, you're going to be fine. This bushing is almost an overkill. It is a monster. Okay, this is the Bolt Saver 2. Okay, this is Bolt Saver 2. And what do I mean by Bolt Saver 2? Bolt Saver 1 was our original Bolt Saver bushing. It was excellent. It worked good. 0 failures, 0 complaints. But I kept testing and kept trying to find ways to add more carbon fiber for more strength. And I've managed to add about 30% more weight, more mass. These are more dense. And I developed a better way to infuse more carbon fiber into the Bolt Saver 2. So now it is crazy strong. Okay, those of you who are familiar with physics of materials and strength of materials know that it's a fact that carbon fiber is several times stronger than steel in tensile. And this resin that we have used to combine with the carbon fiber is extremely resistant in compression. So when you have this on the car and you have your differential putting force in it, it is resisting that force in both tension and compression. Compression first. When things are compressed, they want to expand. When it tries to expand this bushing, the carbon fiber resists in tension. So you have a double protection with this. These Bolt Saver bushings are astoundingly strong. Okay, so bottom line, if you want to use just the Bolt Saver donut bushing by itself, you can. Just go to renfix.com, pick one up. There's an option on the item for this to either have the whole kit, which includes the bushing and the insert, okay, which is ideal, but not necessary to get good results. Okay, you can select just the bushing, the donut bushing at a discount, or you can select the whole kit. Now, in selecting these, I want to address an issue. Okay, and the issue is there's a company, and maybe more now, that will remain unnamed, that is stealing my ideas. They're taking my ideas, they're ordering an item, and then copying it verbatim, and then using their own materials because they don't know how to use my method because it's proprietary and I have not shared it. And then they're using polyurethane or some other material that does not have the compressive strength and does not have the tensile strength of resin-infused carbon fiber. Okay? Carbon fiber infused resin. So it's nowhere near as strong as the Bolt Saver. It might look the same in the picture and it's pretty and everything, but it's nowhere near as strong. So it's an inferior material and therefore makes an inferior product. Okay? So this company that steals our ideas produces an inferior product with inferior materials and then inflates the price by $100. I mean, if that's what you want, off you go. But at rentfix.com, we try to get the best materials possible to make the best products that are our own, not stolen. Then we give free shipping worldwide to all our customers, and we try to give the best customer service on the planet. We always ship same day, okay? We don't wait a week or 2 days or whatever. We ship same day, we ship for free, we ship the best at the lowest price. So, if you want to buy those other knockoffs that are stealing people's ideas, inferior product, inferior materials for more, that's your choice. You have every right to do that. But I'm trying to appeal to the customer. Yeah, the customer is my patent. You know, in addressing these companies, their argument is, well, you don't have a patent, so we can steal it. Okay, that's fine. It's a chess match. There's more than one way to fight this. So my position is, just like Dave Chappelle, I'm going to go straight to the customer. I'm going to say, hey guys, this is what's going on. Here's my product. There's their product. Here's my price. Here's their price. Here's my customer service. Here's their customer service. And here's their shipping cost. And here's mine. You can pick whichever one you want. It's your choice. And I'm just going to highlight what mine is and shine a light on what theirs is. Okay? So if you want the best, rentfix.com, Bolt Saver 2. Now, Bolt Saver 2, it has way more carbon fiber than Bolt Saver 1. Even though Bolt Saver 1 is crazy strong, Bolt Saver 2 is mad crazy strong. All right? So that's it for this video. I just wanted to shine a light on what's going on with people stealing our ideas. I wanted to explain to people that it is okay to just order the bushing. For most people, it's still going to be an overkill. It's crazy strong, and you do not have to do that arduous, problematic procedure of removing the OEM insert if you don't want to. If you want the absolute most protection, the best support possible, go ahead and saw it out, tap it out with a socket or something, and then replace it with our machine fitted insert. Okay, so in closing, I want to just point out one more small detail. I haven't done the video yet, so I'm sorry, Ryan, but Ryan Morard makes a kit also. It's very good, as does Einhorn. Okay, Einhorn makes a good product. Theirs has a little bit of noise, but if you don't mind that, it's a good product. All right. Ryan's has a product, and his includes front bushings. So these are the ones I'm going to be putting on my car eventually. I should have done it already. I haven't had time, but in my opinion, I looked at his kit, I've looked at his materials, his design, his dimensions, tolerances, and everything. It is so good. In my opinion, the 100% ideal best combination is my bolt saver for the rear and his 2 bushings for the front 2 mounts on the rear differential. If I were to design a front mount bushing, I would design them like Ryan's. So why not just order his? His is excellent. I looked at his design and I analyzed it, and if I were to do a design, I would do it just like his. It's just perfect. I mean, he even has the relief, everything, just like I did. This is designed so that it doesn't hang up when you saw. This side goes in. Okay, the one with the little bevel goes in. All right, and this shows out. So you put and this is how difficult it is. People, well, do I need a tool? No. When you want to install it, once you've gotten to it, the hardest part of this job is removing the OEM insert, and then the second hardest part is just getting to it, taking all the undercoverings off to get to the differential. But once you've gotten to it, this is how difficult it is to install the Bolt Saver kit. This is how you install the doughnut by hand. That's how much force it takes, and the insert is designed to fit just like that. That is how difficult. It slides in and out just like that. That is, it doesn't move. I mean, it doesn't move. So your tolerances are extremely much tighter than OEM. Okay, and then when it's installed in the car, your bolt, when it goes into that insert and through the bolt saver, you're going to have virtually zero movement. Here's your differential, and here's your bolt. This is how it will go in. Goes in just like this, nice and tight. And the amount of movement, you're getting zero movement basically. Okay, you're getting almost no movement. And that's what you want. You don't want this thing swinging as much as it does with just the OEM and creating that bending moment and failing. So, if you want to try the rest, then go with the best at rentfix.com, Bolt Saver 2, and Ryan Morard's front bushings. Thanks for watching. I hope you guys drive safe and have a nice day.